Adverbs. Adverbs are also called modifiers. Whereas adjectives modify nouns, adverbs most frequently modify verbs. Adverbs can also modify adjectives, and even other adverbs. An adverb answers for specific questions about the word it modifies. Where? Here, inside, there, across, out. When? Never, tomorrow, afterward, before, while. How? Irritatingly, swiftly, suspiciously, fervently. And, to what extent? So, very, to, extremely, really. Examples of adverbs modifying verbs. The old man walked slowly. The adverb, slowly, modifies the verb, walked. She speaks loudly. The adverb, loudly, modifies the verb, speaks. Adjectives, she's a very beautiful girl. The adverb, very, modifies the adjective, beautiful. The weather is fairly warm. The adverb, fairly, modifies the adjective, warm. Adverbs, I can see it quite clearly. The adverb, quite, modifies the adverb, clearly. She speaks very loudly. The adverb, very, modifies the adverb, loudly. Comparative adverbs. Just as adjectives can show degrees of comparison, so can adverbs, with the words more, most, less, and least, and the suffixes er and est. A comparative adverb contrasts two words. A superlative compares three or more. Follow these rules for making adverbs for comparing. Rule 1. One-syllable adverbs use the er and est endings. Example: fast, faster, fastest. Rule 2. Two-syllable adverbs use more and most to enhance the degree, or less and least to decrease the degree. Examples: quickly, more quickly, most quickly. Often, less often, least often. Rule 3. Irregular adverbs do not follow either form. Examples: well, better, best. Much, more, most. Absolute adverbs. Words like all, every, completely, and entirely already refer to everything possible, and therefore cannot be intensified any further. Similarly, never and always, two extremes of when, would be difficult to use in the comparative and superlative. Kinds of adverbs. Adverbs are classified on the basis of different ways in which they modify verbs, adjectives or other adverbs, into 6 kinds. 1. Adverbs of manner. 2. Adverbs of place. 3. Adverbs of time. 4. Adverbs of frequency or number. 5. Adverbs of quantity or degree. 6. Interrogative adverbs. Kinds of adverbs. 1. Adverbs of manner. Answer the question, how or in what manner. They are generally put just after the verb. For example, Sarah worked hard to win the prize. How? Hard. The man shouted angrily. How? Angrily. She ran fast. How? Fast. A few common adverbs of manner are given in the table. Kinds of adverbs. 2. Adverbs of place. Answer the question, where? They are placed after the verb. For example, the parents are sitting outside. Where? Outside. I have to go far. Where? Far. Sheila will meet me here. Where? Here. My brother has settled abroad. Where? Abroad. A few common adverbs of place are given in the table. Kinds of adverbs. 3. Adverbs of time. Answer the question, when or at what time? They are placed either at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. For example, we shall go to the picnic tomorrow. When? Tomorrow. He rises early. At what time? Early. The train arrived late. At what time? Late. We had a party yesterday. When? Yesterday. She will finish the work today. When? Today. A few common adverbs of time are given in the table. Kinds of adverbs. 4. Adverbs of frequency or number. Answer the question, how often or how frequently? They are usually placed before the verbs. For example, the maid comes to our house daily. How often? Daily. Mr. Rao rarely comes to the club. How often? Rarely. The teacher was almost angry. How often? Almost. He is always late for school. How often? Always. A few common adverbs of frequency or number are given in the table. Kinds of adverbs. 5. Adverbs of quantity or degree. Answer the question, how often or to what degree or to what extent? They are usually placed before a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. For example, the old woman seems tired. Nitin is too careless. I am extremely sorry. The bottle is nearly full. She is partly right. A few common adverbs of quantity or degree are given in the table. Kinds of adverbs. 6. Interrogative adverbs. The interrogative adverbs are why, where, when, and how. They are used to ask questions. When an interrogative adverb starts a question, the subject is inverted with the auxiliary verb. So, the order is interrogative adverb, auxiliary verb, subject. For example, where are the children hiding? Where is used to ask about place-related matters. When will the train come? When is used to ask about time-related matters. Why is she crying? Why is used to ask about reasons. How did you open this box? How is used to ask about matters related to manner, time, quantity, amount, or degree. Distinguishing between adverbs and adjectives. It is not unusual to encounter words that look like they are one part of speech, when, in fact, they are playing the role of another. Examples. The bird arrived early and caught the worm. The early bird catches the worm. In the first sentence, early is an adverb modifying the verb arrived, answering the question, when did the bird arrive? Early. In the second sentence, early is an adjective modifying the noun bird, answering the question, what kind of bird is it? An early bird. Distinguishing between adverbs and adjectives. The table gives some examples of adverbs and adjectives that share the same form. Distinguishing between adverbs and adjectives. Certain words that end in ly are not adverbs. They are adjectives. For example, this food has a sickly taste. Sickly is an adjective, qualifies taste. The town had a heavenly weather. Heavenly is an adjective, qualifies weather. She has curly hair. Curly is an adjective, qualifies hair. We played a friendly match against class 10. Friendly is an adjective, qualifies match. He has a deep manly voice. Manly is an adjective, qualifies voice. Distinguishing between adverbs and prepositions. Some words, like in, up, down, inside, outside, etc., are usually prepositions, but sometimes they may also be used as adverbs. Some examples are given in the table to help you understand the difference between prepositions and adverbs. Distinguishing between adverbs and adjectives. Good and well. The word good is always an adjective. Good implies satisfactory or commendable. Examples. You did a good job as a leader. Mohan is such a good student. Well can be an adjective or an adverb. As an adverb, it implies how something is done. Examples. The team played well this season. Ravi can swim freestyle well. As an adjective, well is used with a linking verb and usually refers to someone's health. Examples. Julia looked well enough to go back to school this morning. Our neighbor seems well after the successful surgery. Distinguishing between adverbs and adjectives. Bad and badly. Bad is always an adjective, so it can only modify a noun or a pronoun after a linking verb. Examples: that cough of yours sounds pretty bad. The food seems bad, so throw it out. Badly, on the other hand, is an adverb and can only modify an action verb. It tells how something is done. Examples: the clown performs magic badly. My little sister behaved badly at dinner. Distinguishing between adverbs and adjectives. Most and almost. Most can be an adjective when it refers to an amount of something. Examples: most cars run on petrol. It seems that most owners agreed. Or, it can be an adverb used to form the superlative degree of an adjective in a sentence. Examples: they were the most surprised. This is the most intelligent dog I've ever seen. Almost, on the other hand, is an adverb that modifies the adjectives every and all, and the adverbs always and never in a sentence. Almost can also be placed before a main verb as an indication of degree. Examples: adjectives: Aruna has almost every album the Beatles ever recorded. Chandra ate almost all the ice cream in one sitting. Adverbs: they almost always participate in the annual football game. He almost never leaves without saying goodbye. Verbs: she is almost finished with her painting. Formation of adverbs. 1. Most adverbs are formed by adding ly to the adjectives, as seen in the examples in Table 1. 2. Sometimes, the adjective ends in y. In these cases, replace the y with I, and add ly. Study the examples in Table 2. Formation of adverbs. 3. Sometimes, the adjective ends in L, E. In these cases, replace the E with Y. Study Table 3. 4. If the adjective ends in I, C, then add AL, L, Y. The exception is public. The adverb for public is publicly. Study Table 4. Formation of adverbs. 5. The adjectives that end in C, A, L, just add L, Y, to turn it into an adverb. Study Table 5. 6. Some adverbs have the same form as their adjective. Study Table 6.